Guys, Barney Boy here today, and we're going to look at some ongoing maintenance for my condenser tumble dryer. So what you can see up here is the flashing error symbol suggesting that the reservoir tank on the condenser dryer is full and that it needs some TLC. So at the moment, when the dryer goes on, it's probably only going on for about 5 minutes, and then it just suddenly stops. The error message flags and it doesn't go off until I address it. So I'm just going to show you what you need to do if you have emptied your reservoir tank, which I already have. So I won't do that again. And you've cleared any fluff out of this bit here. You can see there's some here, and I'm going to explain to you why that's actually appearing, because it's not from that as such, because I've just done that, and how you can get your tumble dryer working again as it should. So on the majority of condenser tumble dryers, you'll see at the bottom you've got this little lever here, or it'll be a similar to, and you pull that down, and what you'll find is a heat exchanger. And basically what this does is it takes the hot damp air, it will cool it down, allow it to condense, if you will, and go into the water reservoir, which you then empty at the end of your tumble dryer cycle. Now it's important that you look at this heat exchanger unit on average maybe once a month, or whatever you think is necessary, but once a month tends to be a good number unless you're using it excessively or you've got a large family or something like that. And by doing so, you extend the life of your tumble dryer to a time frame which is good. So we can actually see already, here we go, we've got one of the little one's socks, so we'll get rid of that, and you can just see all this fluff that's built up here. This is because we've got a couple of kids in the house and we must run 2, sometimes 3 tumble dryer cycles daily, and we're just not maintaining it as well as we should be. And you also see further behind this cover plate is this heat exchanger unit, and again this is covered in fluff, and you can see all the fluff there within the metal fins. It needs a good clear out and a good rinse, and then it will start working as effectively as it should be, and the actual tumble dryer. Now it's time to give the heat exchanger a good clean, and what you want to make sure you do is clean as much of this out as possible before you rinse it, because you cannot get inside the unit itself. And be very careful of these metal fins, as they are very delicate and they are vital to the effective running of the unit. So you want to clear out as much of this fluff as you can, maybe put a small rod or similar in there, and then the next thing you want to do is give it a good clean. Okay, so now we've given those a clean and given them a chance to air dry a little bit. You can see these fins are fairly clear, and you can actually see down the middle of the heat exchanger unit, which is great. Given the housing a bit of a clean, got rid of that fluff, and now it's just a case of reassembling it in the same way. Oops, excuse me there. Trying to do it one-handed isn't easy. Push that down to the back, put that bracket back in, and put the locks on. Close that, and now for the moment of truth, just put it on the standard one. Error message has gone. Push the start button, and we're all good. Any queries or questions, just drop us a comment, and as always, please like, subscribe and ring that bell. Thanks for watching.